Hmm, hmm, hmm. All right, so it's connecting me here to YouTube. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Friday, August 19th. I'm really excited to be here with everybody today. I've got a lot of great information that I am going to be sharing with everybody today. Today, we're going to be talking about how to save in gold and silver on a budget. Okay, now this is something that I'm sharing personal experience that I've had over the course of the last 2 years. And I'm really pleased to share this with everybody because a lot of the information I'm going to be sharing here with people is stuff that most people are not aware that they can do. Everybody understands the importance of saving in, precious metals, silver and gold, but a lot of people do not understand how to go about doing. That's what I wanted to share with everybody here today. So what I'm going to do here in the chat right away, I'm going to put down my email address. So if you have any questions on this, you can go ahead and reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And then I also have, because of the company rules and regulation, I do have to put an income disclosure statement on here, because with what I'm sharing with you, with everyone here today, is something that you can actually share the opportunity with other people, and at the same time you can get rewarded for it. It's just kind of it's a really nice pay it forward program that this company I'm going to be talking about shares, and so it's something that I do have to put their income disclosure statement in there. But with my email address that I have down here, if you want to contact me, whether it's an hour or 2 hours from now after the presentation, or even if it's tomorrow or next week or even next month, and you have questions, I'd be more than happy to jump on a Zoom call with you and answer any questions, or we can even email, communicate back and forth that way. So that's why I like to share my contact information, because my goal is to make sure that you have the most accurate information to make an informed decision. Okay, that's my goal here, is just to help you out and share with you ways that you can save in precious metals, and have a more secure financial future for yourself and your family. Okay, because that's the main thing, is we all want to have a more secure future for ourselves, and this is one way of going about doing it. Okay, and this is something that when it was shared with me, just a little over 2 years ago, I had no idea something like this existed. That's why I'm really excited to share this with everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the chat the income disclosure statement, and you can click on that link. I also have it down below the video here. When I'm finished with the presentation, I will put that income disclosure as well. And you can click on that, and it'll just kind of show you what the company has to offer. And then as far as earning passively from it, from sharing, that's totally up to you. My purpose is just to share with you the opportunity of how you can save personally in the form of silver and gold, even incrementally, and even if you're on a tight budget. Okay. So, and above that, I have the link, the silver.sngsolutions.org getting started. That's a link you can go to actually create your membership if you would care to do that. But I want don't do that till after the presentation's over, because I want to share all this information with you. So what I'm going to start doing, I do have a PowerPoint that I want to share with you. And give me 1 second here. All right. Sorry about the delay here. Why is it not showing up? Bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So a lot of, when this information was shared with me, this was something, like I said, it was about 2 years ago. And I've been doing this monthly ever since. And that was the one thing that I found that was really interesting, is that you could actually save incrementally, month after month, if you wanted to, as far as in silver and gold. Okay. Now, in this company that I'm going to be sharing with you here today, they have a really nice program that, like I said, I've been a member of for 2 years, and it's something that, when you understand it, the benefits of it, it really makes a huge difference in your life. And it's something where a lot of people find it hard to save, but this is one thing, when you're actually saving something that can be tangible, that you can hold in your hand, that's even better. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you the benefits of saving in the form of precious metals, i.e. gold and silver. I'm going to share with you today how to save, who you can trust. That's a big thing, because there's a lot of companies out there that do offer ways for you to purchase silver and gold, but I'm going to share with you a couple of pointers and things to look out for when you're actually looking at these companies, and some things that you should keep in mind. And then also, how do you know if you're getting a good deal? Okay, because there's a lot of companies that have, they are always trying to one up the other company, and they're always lowering prices. But I'll share with you what to look for as far as that goes as well. and then how you can afford to purchase gold and silver if you're on a tight budget. That's the main topic of our conversation today. And then, one of the things that people have always asked is, can gold and silver build true generational wealth? And that is one thing that I'll just kind of touch on right now. This is one of the things that the generationally wealthy families have always done. They've always had, for one, they've always had multiple sources of income. They don't have all their eggs in one basket, so to speak, but they also, all of them save in some form of precious metals, i.e. gold or silver. And it's something that, generation after generation, they continue to do this. And that's kind of what's helped them build their wealth and maintain it long term. Okay. I'm also going to be sharing with you what your financial institutions and financial advisors do not want you to know. And then also how you can start today, as soon as within an hour from now, if you wanted to. And then I do have a special opportunity for everybody. If you are located in the United States, Mexico, Canada, Australia, Ireland, UK, New Zealand, or Singapore, I do have a special offer that I want to share with you towards the end of the video, or the presentation. So now the company that I'm going to be sharing with you here today, right now, they are only available to ship to these 8 countries. Okay. But the information I'm going to share with you here today, you can still, even if you're not in one of those 8 countries, you can still implement this into your plans for saving for the future. So it's something, that's my point, is to give you the information and the ideas and the tips so you can have a more secure financial future. So what I want to do here is I do have a short video that I want to share with everybody. It's actually like 50 minutes long, but at the beginning of the video, there is the income disclosure. Like, I have the income disclosure link in the chat, and then I also have it below the video. But the gentleman that's going to be sharing the video, his name is Zach Davis, and he's actually one of the co-founders of this company called 7K. Okay, now they've been around since 2016, and they're located in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and I'll share a little bit more information about them here, right after the short video. But Zach does a really good job of explaining, kind of what's happened to the value of the US dollar over the course of time. And, he actually shares some examples of what's happened with precious metals over the course of time. And that's something where, when you see it in the kind of like a black and white, examples where it's like, the numbers and exactly how he shares it, it's like, it really kind of gives you that aha moment where it's like, I didn't realize that. And there's some really kind of things that stand out in this presentation that are really kind of eye-opening. So I encourage you to go ahead and watch this. I will be watching this with you as well. And so let's go ahead, and without further ado, I'm going to bring in Zach here, and he's got this really nice video presentation. And let's go ahead and get it started. Let's see.
Purchasing precious metals, bullion, coins, and/or collectibles involves risk. We strongly encourage you to exercise due diligence and properly educate yourself prior to purchasing precious metals. The information presented in 7K's wealth strategy is not to be considered tax or financial advice. We encourage you to seek appropriate professional advice regarding the tax and financial implications of buying, owning, or selling precious metals. The price and future value of precious metals is based on many factors, including but not limited to market and economic conditions. Past performance of precious metals is no guarantee of future performance or future value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make or service, it's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods has become worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time has dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently, Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the U.S. made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway trade? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased two brand new Mustangs. The $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one. The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 for 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen though when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have a membership, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is that 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you will also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also build their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare or low mintage, has to have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2, sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra million or two laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. The 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the Autosaver. The Autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called Coin Drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Eddie Spears has spent very little time to get a massive head start making sure wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a very nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. The 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build a legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership of 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in your financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you'll have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you'll be searching for a coin to complete a certain series or set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market anymore. The next member benefit helps solve that problem of where you might find that coin, along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their current values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trips. Any member can choose to go and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team, and those can be ones to contact. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all that the membership has to offer. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and refer new customers. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallets. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metals. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, but there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by ranking up, from associate at $500 all the way up to presidential gold at $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity, we are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit you best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets with the 7K membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the 1-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the 7K message, the premium is definitely the right choice. The premium comes with a worry-free approach to know that you have full access to all the benefits. There is peace in knowing that whatever your goals are, you don't have to worry about if the premium has what it takes to get you there. Now, it's valued at over $1,500. Will only take you $499 to get started. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. But before you go, just take a note of where you might fall. Most people fall into one of three categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. One is to grab a membership and start stacking. Two is to grab a membership and share the message to create a nice little side gig with some extra income. Or three is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, then take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create a solid side gig or a full-time income. Also take note that 85% of our members don't actually share with anyone else. They just love the products and all the member benefits that come with 7K. Now, wherever it is that you may fit, we're very excited for you to become a new member of 7K.
Okay, so Zach did hopefully you can hear me. Let me just double check this real quick online. Sorry about that. I run into issues occasionally. So let's see. Okay, so in the presentation, Zach did a really great job of, sharing what's happened to the value of the US dollar over the course of time. Okay. And, basically it's a lot of times it's just understanding what's happening, why it seems the harder that you work, the less you can buy with it. Okay, I'm good. All right. Sorry about that. So when you understand, what's happened to the US dollar or fiat currency or whatever money you're earning from whichever country you're from, and understanding that the more money that is printed, the less value it has. Okay, so that's why it seems like every year that you're working, you get a raise or whatever, probably some nominal raise or whatever, something like 3 or 4%, but yet it still doesn't even cover the cost of living. So you never seem to get ahead. And that's what's kind of really nice about 7K is that with being able to offer the opportunity for people to save incrementally, and that's one thing I want to touch on real quick before I go over a little bit of information about the business is with the Sound Money wallet. That's one thing that you can he made reference in the video that you could start with as little as $1 today, and that is actually true if you wanted to. Okay, there is a membership with 7K, but once that's taken care of, and that's something I'm going to share with everybody here at the end of the presentation, an opportunity for that to help you out on that. But with once you have your membership and you actually are able to save, you can actually pick one of the autosaver things and just have a coin or one of the collectibles sent to you every single month on a specific day. They have like 5 choices for the autosaver. It's the 1st, 8th, 15th, 21st, and 26th of every month. And then basically what it is you just pick which collectible you want or coin you want, and you set that up as your autosaver. And then every month on autopilot, it's kind of, they'll go ahead and send you an invoice, say, hey, they have a card on file or a bank card or something on file. And they'll say, hey, we charged your card this, and we're going to here's your receipt. And then the very next day you get a email saying, okay, here's your tracking number for your whatever autosaver you had set up. And then 2 days later you get in FedEx. Okay. But the thing is that's one option to save. But another option to save too is through the Sound Money wallet. So if you didn't want to have like an autosaver thing shipped to you every single month, I encourage you to do it, but that's totally up to you. Because then you're having it physically a tangible thing in your hand. But if you go through the Sound Money wallet, what you could do is if you wanted to buy like $20 worth of silver today or $20 worth of gold today, you could actually do that. Basically, you put that money in your Sound Money wallet, and then you can actually purchase a certain percentage. Now you're like, okay, well, what type of percentage is $20 worth of gold going to do? You could just put in the $20, how much you want to buy, and then it'll incrementally show you what type of percentage of that ounce it is. But what's really nice about with people is I've had people question, okay, well, when I purchase money on my Sound Money wallet, is there actual physical silver or gold that is allocated to me? And what's 7K does, and this is what's really nice, is they actually have to, anytime you make any type of purchase, even if it's a small percentage, they have to have that physical silver and gold able to be shipped to you, within 24 hours. They have to have it on hand. So that's what they do. Like if you had, say, like 50, say $100 worth of silver in the Sound Money Vault, use that as an example, and you contacted 7K and say, hey, I want you to ship me the money that I have for my in my Sound Money Vault, okay? And they would actually have to ship that to you, and they would do that. They would pull the inventory and they would ship it to you. And once a week, they have these vaults, and they're not on site, not at their actual location. They're in strategic places, and they don't tell people where they're at. But once a week, they have auditors come in, and they actually count all the silver and gold that's in these vaults, and they match it with the books to make sure that it matches what 7K has sold versus what's in the vaults. Okay. And it's something that they don't tell their auditors how much is in there. So if they go in there and they count it wrong or something, and it doesn't match the books, they have to redo it again. So this is how thorough they are. So it's something that, it's rest assured that the money, any type of money or savings that you're putting into silver and gold, whether it's in the Sound Money, doing it to the Sound Money wallet, or you're actually having it shipped to you. That's where I like when you have an auto saver and you have, pick one of the collectible coins or something on that, and you're physically touching it in your hand. Okay. And this is what one of the, this is an American Silver Eagle. Okay. And it's graded. It's an MS-70. It's a perfectly graded coin, meaning that there's no other higher grade. MS-70 means mint state, and it's 70 is the highest grade that you can get. And all the coins that 7K ships to their members or that you can purchase are graded by NGC, and NGC is one of the top 2 grading companies in the entire world. It's recognized worldwide as one of the best grading services. And so it's something that it's rest assured that what you have is, in order for NGC to put their into certified, is meaning that what you're getting is actually what it is. And that's a lot of times out there, you can actually purchase different types of silver or gold or different collectible coins, but if it's not graded, there's no 100% guarantee that it actually is 100% authentic. And that's what's really nice about getting a graded coin is you're getting something that's certified, that's trackable, that says that yes, this is it is what it says it is, and this is the grade that it has. Because when NGC grades them, and they put this, oops, I'm not sure if you can see that. When they put this barcode on it, you can actually scan it and actually look up that barcode online, and it'll tell you exactly what it is. Okay, so that's what's really kind of an added bonus feature. But real quick here, I did want to point out too that with Stack and Sell, he mentioned that in the video. What's really nice about Stack and Sell too is once you get your, it takes like literally, I think maybe a minute, 2 minutes tops to set up your Stack and Sell account. But once you get your graded coins, you can actually scan it with your cell phone, and it'll actually import that coin into your Stack and Sell back office. Okay. And what's really nice about it too is you can actually check and see, it keeps track of everything that you have. And it also shows you what you pay for it, but then also what the market value is. And this is really nice for like insurance purposes. Like say if, you do this and, after a year or something, you have, 12 coins or something, or, a collection built up, it'll actually show you what the value of what you paid for it is, what the market value is. And then also, this is a good thing too, because people have asked me, okay, well, if I have the actual physical silver and gold in my possession, and say there's a fire in the house, or how do I, what happens? Okay, for one, the coin's not going to burn or melt, but it's still there. The case bite. But the thing is too is when you actually scan this and it goes into your Stack and Sell account, that's proof, because the only way you can show that you have it is by scanning it. So that's for insurance purposes. You could always pull up your Stack and Sell documentation, say, okay, this is what I have. Okay, so that's just kind of a little extra added feature that I wanted to point out, is that that's what's nice about Stack and Sell, is it'll actually inventory everything that you have. It'll show the value of what it is, and it's great for insurance purposes as well. So real quick, a little bit more about 7K. They are registered with the Better Business Bureau, and actually, if you go to the BBB online and check them out, at the time I did this, this is probably a little bit old. Yeah, I shouldn't say probably, it is a little old. This is from when I started doing the presentation about 6 months back. But at that time, they had a 4.5 out of 5-star review, which is really good. But the thing I like to look at is the customer complaints. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that to evaluate a company on is the number of customer complaints. And I've seen over the course of times when people have left reviews about them, I could tell that they had a misunderstanding or misconception of what they were told about the share, the pay it forward plan that 7K has. Okay. And, they were probably told that, hey, all you have to do is get a membership and you're going to make a ton of money. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to share the opportunity with people, and that's how you pay it forward. And that's how 7K more or less rewards you for sharing the information about 7K. But so what I always focus on is the customer complaints. So they had zero customer complaints. They have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. They do have a physical location. They're in Idaho Falls, Idaho. They have if you're in that city, you can actually walk in the front door. They're an actual business. And that's one thing I wanted to share with everybody is a lot of times online, you have different companies or different emails and stuff that you may get that people are trying to say, okay, you can buy silver or gold or whatever from us, but they don't have a physical location. And I think that's really key. What's really a positive about 7K is, they are a legitimate company. They do have a physical location. You can actually go there, walk in the front door, interact and, talk to people there and everything. They do have a number you can call. They have chat support online. And that's something that's really nice. I do give their customer service an A+ because anytime I've ever had any questions, they are very quick to answer the questions. So I'm really pleased with their customer service over the course of time. And this is something too, like if you're going through, if you create, become a member and you have questions, don't be afraid to reach out to 7K. And like I said, I also, I do have my email in the chat there, and then also be below the video here when I'm finished. But I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that I can. But when you have your membership, they have a really, really nice back office where you can actually learn and get more step-by-step training. And I encourage everybody to take advantage of that too, because not only does it share with you more information about 7K, but it also shares more information about precious metals and, what's happened over the course of time and why you might want to save in, particular types of silver or gold. But real quick, the founders, like they showed in the video, are Zach Davis. He's the one who did the presentation, did a really great job. There's Roger Ball, Josh Anderson, and Richard Hansen. And one of the person, you might recognize the name Roger Ball as, you might say, where have I heard that before? He's actually the founder of this company in the United States called Melaleuca. Now they've been around for a couple of decades here, and they're a huge company. They're a multi-million dollar company, and it's something that just kind of shows you the integrity and the type of people that created 7K. And with the share plan and pay it forward plan, when they got together to create the company, they wanted to find a way for the average everyday person, regardless of your income or whatever, could have some way of saving in the form of precious metals. And that's why they came up with the company. And then also, how can we reward people for sharing the opportunity with other people? And that's why they have their, like I like to call it, their pay it forward or share plan. Okay. So, with how it works as far as the membership goes, and if you stick with me here in a little bit here, I will share a special offer from me. I do have the income disclosure here on the right, but as like I said, it's also below the video too. There's two types of membership packages. One's the standard, and then there's a premium. And it depends on if you're just doing this where you want to save incrementally month after month for your future and your family, or even like your grandkids. That's something that some people that are on our team have actually started, saving monthly so they can have something to pass down to their grandkids when they get older. And this is something that I thought about too, is like if you started saving like incrementally, like, once a month for like your granddaughter or grandson, by the time they hit 18 or something, that would be one heck of a graduation gift. But because one thing that's not shared in the video, and it used to be in another presentation, is there's this thing that's called a $1.2 million mistake. You can actually look it up online. And it talks about the American Silver Eagle when it came out in 1986. If you would have purchased one MS-70 graded Silver Eagle, one per month since 1986 till now, you would spend roughly over the course of time, like $40,000 to $50,000, and you're like, whoa, that's a lot of money. But you're talking 35 years. Okay, so it's something that over the course of time, that's not really that much when you break it down. But that collection is worth over $1.2 million today. Okay, so that's kind of just shows you what type of, is there a guarantee that everything that you're going to collect from here on out is going to go up or have that type of value? Not necessarily, but when you're getting a perfectly graded coin in your hands, to save with, it's always gonna have the top value regardless of what, if you walk into a silver and gold place or try to, a coin shop or whatever, when they see it's MS70, they know that it's perfectly graded. It's certified by NGC, and you're going to get the most value for it. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay. So there's two different membership packages, and there's advantages to both. So like when you click on the link that's below the video, the getting started one, there's on that homepage, there's 3 different short videos that you can watch, and that gives like a 10,000 foot, or I should say 100,000 foot overview of what I shared with you in the presentation today. But it shows you exactly, gives you the information about saving, how, what happens when you share it, and, the potential there is if you share it with a lot of people. Now, this is something that I've mentioned to a few business owners, because there are some business owners out there that do not have a 401k or cannot offer benefits to their employees. They might be a smaller business, like your Main Street business, where they only have maybe 3 or 4 employees, but they wanted to do something extra for them. This is a great idea, because you can actually share this with them and have them, as far as like even a bonus or something, say, hey, are you interested in doing this? If you are, we can pay for some of the businesses are paying for their membership package. It's a yearly membership fee. But then, they allow, this allows the employee to save on their own. And then also what some businesses decide they want to do is like, they're going to use it for like Christmas time bonuses or something, where instead of, they could actually put money into their Sound Money wallet, via 7K, or else they could actually purchase them. Some people said they were just going to purchase some coins from 7K and give them to them. So that's just some ideas just to think about too. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I get really kind of excited about this, because I've been doing this for 2 years now. I'm very pleased with 7K. And this is right now, this is what their auto saver options are. There's the American Silver Eagle, and it's got the state label. So what they do is you're getting one of these, an American Silver Eagle, and the state label is 7K is having 1 coin per state. Okay, so you'd have all 50 states in the United States. And that would be like a nice collection to actually try to put together, because if you could get all 50 states and they're all MS70 graded, that's going to have a nice collector's value to it. Okay, but though that's $115 per month. There's also a 7 Pillars gold note. Okay, that's a 10th ounce, our 1/100th ounce of gold. It's a gold note. It's $115. There's a state animal silver. So there's actually in the United States, they have different state coins for like the quarters, and with the state animal silver, it's actually a colorized coin, but it's graded MS72. And then there's also the state animal gold. So that's actually a 10th ounce of gold. And is it 10th? I'm drawing a blank on that one. That one's it's a fractional amount of gold, and it costs $179 a month. Okay, and it's actually a small coin, and it's actually, they have the 50 United States series going for that as well. So those are your options for that. But even if you did not want to do the autosaver, you can still set up to have something shipped in your monthly autosaver, and there's different options when you have your own website. Okay, and that's one thing too I wanted to point out is to share it. People have asked me, well, how do I share it, Rick? Once you create your membership, you get an affiliate link or your own link, and this is what you share with people. But that link is actually your own personal version of the 7K website that you can share with other people. So that's something you could just send, if you're on social media, or, if LinkedIn or, Facebook or something like that, you can actually put that link in your profile, and anybody that clicks on that link, they could create a membership through it if they would like, or if they just want to go in and purchase, because 7K not only has the collectible coins and the raw bullion, they do have jewelry and some other items that would make great gifts, for Christmas, birthdays, weddings. So it's something that anybody that makes a purchase through your link on your website, which is your own personal website, you are credited for that. Okay, you earn on that, and if they create a membership, because what it'll do is it'll ask them, are you a member of 7K? And then it'll actually give them the option to become a member. So that's just another indirect way of actually having people be a part of your team. Okay. And like I said, if you have any questions on this, you can reach out to me. But real quick, the member benefits, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay. So you have the access to rare collectibles, and actually have access to the Sound Money Wallet. There's the auto saver program, which is what I was just going over. They have 7K healthcare. Now, this is something that a lot of companies out there, like, there's like people say, hey, Rick, well, I could go to these other places online and, still get my silver and gold. Yeah, you can do that. But as part of what's tied into their membership benefit is 7K healthcare. So that if you do not have healthcare, they do have where you can get it for yourself and your family. And it's something that's an option that they do have, and it is competitively priced. And they even offer like a supplemental insurance. And what I just recently found out too is that they offer even pet health insurance. Okay, it doesn't cover fish, but like if you have dogs or cats, or even like a pet pig or something like that, they do have health insurance for pets. Okay, which is kind of cool. Something different. You get dealer direct pricing, and what 7K does is they cut out the middleman, so to speak. Usually if you buy from a coin shop, or the more coins or silver or gold or any type of precious metal or collectible changes hands, the higher the price goes because of markups, because every time it changes hands, it's marked up. Okay, so in this case here, they offer dealer direct pricing. So what they're paying from their dealer is exactly what they're charging you or I as a member. Okay, which is really nice. There's also the 7K limited edition rare coins. They do have things called coin drops. Actually, they are having one this afternoon too as well, where you can actually have really low mintage coins that they offer. They call it a coin drop. There's a specific day or time that they'll have and say, hey, we've got X amount of coins that are on this coin drop. And then they become available at a specific time. And typically you have a half an hour to jump on and try and get them on some of the items they sell out like super quick, but these are very rare collectibles. So, and it's not for everybody, but that's just another option too. You have 1099 tax advantages. If you do become a member and share it with other people, you start earning passively. Like I said, and that all depends on you and how much you share the opportunity. There's no guarantee in that, but if you do start sharing it and you start building your own team, there are tax advantages, because in order for you to be able to earn from it, you do have to have expenses. So that's something that I always highly encourage people to check with their accountant or their CPA and just see what types of portions of what you're paying or whatever are tax deductible. Okay. And then they also offer a gold-backed IRA, which is really nice. Not a lot of companies do that. 7K Advantage is their rewards programs. Now, mind you, this is all tied into their benefits or of the members for becoming a member. The 7K Advantage, that's like a benefit thing. So like it'll help you save on restaurants, hotels, car rentals, vacations, trips, and that, where basically it's part of your membership. So you don't have to do anything extra to get it. It's included, and it gives you like discounted pricing. So like say if you were in I won't say Chicago, that's really big. Oh yeah, I will say, okay, say if you're in Chicago, Illinois, and you go to, and you want to, in whatever zip code you're in, and you want to see what restaurants or whatever, or hotels or discounts are there, you just type in the zip code of that area that you want, or the type, what you're looking for, restaurant or hotel or something. And it'll actually pull up the discounts for companies that are part of the 7K Advantage. And it's just an extra way for you to save a little bit of money here and there. Okay, and it's all part of your membership package. And then there's residual income for life. So like if you are sharing the opportunity with people, and most people that become a member and they see the value and they're doing the auto saver and they're building this a stack, they call it stacking because of the way the coins stack together when the NGC graded, they stack real nice on top of each other. So they call it stacking. But most people that are actually getting the physical silver or gold do continue to do it because, they're saving for their future or their family, or maybe they're just collectors. Okay. But that's something that, when they start doing it, they usually renew their membership. And so as long as the members on your team below you are active and they renew their membership every year, you'll continue to get if you built up where you're an associate or above, you'll continue to receive those, the payments from 7K, as long as you're hitting the point criteria, which I can explain more on a more one-to-one call if you would like. But then there's also e-commerce sales. Like I said, once you create your membership, you have your own affiliate link, and that affiliate link actually create your own website. Okay, so it's really nice. Okay, so it's I'm really excited to share this because it's made a difference for myself. It's something that I have my sons involved in, and because both of my sons are working jobs where they don't offer a 401k or anything extra, but this gives them the option to save in something tangible, and they understand the importance of silver and gold. And that's something that I've always known how to, that it's important, but I never knew how to go about doing it. This is what 7K does, that offer that opportunity for people to, save in the form of precious metals. And it's something that even if you're on a tight budget, like I said, if you want, could only do $20 or $30 a month or something in silver or gold, you could still do that through the Sound Money wallet. Okay, so that's what's really nice about it. So it's something that if you're on a tight budget, this is a great opportunity for you. And what I want to do is I'm going to offer you something real special right now, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, so with 7K's membership, they just changed it slightly at the beginning of the year. Where with the membership, you get all the benefits and everything that are shown right here. Okay. With the buyer certification, the collector certification, the exclusive collection, 7K Advantage, the health, the Sound Money wallet, the standard stack and gold, which is the stack and gold, or I'm sorry, stack and sell, is where you can keep track of your coins, and you can actually sell your coins that you get or buy them. Okay, and like I said, it's actually a bonus feature. It's not really generally open to the public. It's something that you have to be a member of 7K for, but you have access to the coin drops. And that one, there's different benefits to each package. Okay, like if you were trying to build like a huge team, like say if you knew this was something that you were going to share with your business or something, and you knew that you could actually build a nice team or share it with your employees or something like that, you might want to go with the premium package. Okay. But what I want to do is my bonus for everybody that's here either live or that wants to reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. I've got that here. You can email me there. Send me a link. Send me your name, your email, your best email address, contact email address. So like if you send it from like your work email or something, let me know what your best home email is, because it's something that you're going to want to be able to, tracking monitor. But send me your name, your best contact email, your phone number, and then also your address. And if you're like, why would I send you my address? And this is totally optional to you. But as part of, I'm really excited I really want to help everybody out here as much as I can. And if you want to join, my specific team, there's other people that are 7K members. If you don't want to be a part of our team, that's totally okay. That's your choice. But as far as my team, I always send a Silver and Gold Solutions coffee mug to them. That's kind of a welcome bit. But then also what I've been doing is because with your membership package, initially in the past, 7K did have a type of silver or some type of coinage that you would actually get with it, but they stopped doing that this year. But what I will do is I will make sure that I get you either an American Silver Eagle or an Indian Head silver coin, which is a 1 ounce pure silver. That's part of my membership package too. And then I also throw in a little extra bonus. It's usually a type of copper coin or something that's kind of rare, kind of unique too. So that's part of what my bonus is to becoming a member. You want being part of our Silver and Gold Solutions team. But then also anybody that's on this call and has listened to this point of the presentation, when you email me, say, just ask me in your email, say, hey, Rick, how do I get my membership half off? And now this is something that I'm going to, because my goal is to help as many people start saving for their future as possible. So if you include that in your email to me, I will, and you do have like a PayPal account or something, I will give you the information on how to go about doing that. Okay. Because I will help you out with the membership package. Okay. So go ahead and send me an email to rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. Like I said, if you don't want to put your address and you don't want to have the welcome gift, which that's from me personally. It's not from 7K, it's from me personally. Then don't send me your address. That's your choice. Okay. But, like I said, you do have to be in one of the 8 countries, which is the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Ireland, Singapore. And, if you're one of them, yeah, I think I hit all 8. Yeah. If you're in one of those countries, then you can become a member of 7K. If you're not, you can still use the information that I shared with you here today. Find out a way to incrementally save. So even if you were able to go through like a local coin shop or something, whatever country you're in, and you start saving, make it a habit of doing it monthly, it's going to build over the course of time. And that's, like I said, that's what a lot of the wealthy families have done. And that's part of why they have that generational wealth. Okay. But in this case here, what's nice with 7K though, is they do give you that option to have the auto saver program set up. So you set the date. And if like, say if 1 month you're, struggling a little bit or something, you want to change the date, you can change the date that you have your auto saver shape. It's not etched in stone. Okay. So yeah, I'm really pleased to share this with everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But once I get that email from you, I will send you an email back. I will have my contact information on there as well. So you can call me if you would like. If you do call me, send me a text first to make sure that I'm not busy with something, because I do run my business here. But just reach out, and if you want to jump on a phone call, you want to jump on a Zoom call, I'd be more than happy to do that with you. Okay. But I will send you my phone number in the email that I resend back to you. And then at the same time, I will share a link with you, and you can go ahead and create your membership through that with that link that I share. And I tell you right now, the link that I'm going to send you is not even going to be my own. It's one from somebody else on our team. Okay. Because that's the whole thing of building your team. You want to help the team members that are part of your team succeed, because as they're succeeding, you're succeeding. Okay. And like I said, it's a really great pay it forward program. If you don't want to wait for me to send you an email, you can go to 7kmetals.com/Rick F. And they'll allow you to create an account there as well. Or else you can click on the getting started link below this video, as well as what's in the chat. So I wanted to thank everybody very much for taking the time to spend your Friday afternoon with me. I really enjoyed sharing this information with you. And like I said, if you have any questions, reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. Thank you again for taking your time. I wish everybody a great weekend ahead, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.